What up, YouTube? It's me, Isaac, coming to you with another video. So, I know I haven't done a food review in a while. Well, and you know what I mean. I've done several drink reviews, like my Iced Hot Chocolate videos, which I've also, on top of what I've got to show off today, I've got a redneck yoo-hoo in me. Same thing, but, well, you get the drift. But that's not the cool thing. The cool thing is the first thing I'm drinking. So, growing up, I loved anything Kellogg's. Corn Flakes, Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, you name it. And in 2023 and 2024, let me see, the Six Star came out with a couple of interesting protein drinks. And like I said, I loved Fruit Loops, and I knew they had the protein powder stuff before, but I prefer the stuff that's already made. Don't ask me why, I just do. Unless we're talking hot chocolate, then I prefer it powdered, like to make it myself. But if you couldn't tell from that little flash, the drink I'm reviewing today is the protein shake Fruit Loops. As you can tell, I've drank a little bit of it, so this is going to be a little bit more biased than doing it right after popping the cap, but what have you. This should be good. Although it's been a while, so it should be up to room temperature now. Whoa, that's bizarre. It bubbled up. Ha! Funny. It isn't as biased of an opinion as I thought, because my opinion has not actually changed. So now that I've tried the Fruit Loops one, I really want to try to find the Frosted Flakes one in pre-med. But yeah, y'all remember those old soda drinks, Orbits, I think they are. But unlike I only had maybe Orbits once or twice in my life, and I remember those gelatinous balls tasting disgusting. But unlike Orbits, the pieces of Fruit Loops actually taste pretty damn tasty. If not a little bit gelatinous, but not that bad. It might just be that way because I don't like drinking drinks too cold. So that's why this video is coming out a couple, like maybe an hour or two after I open this. Okay. Now I understand what my brother meant by it was like it was like you ended up chewing it just like Orbit. That was pretty good. I wish I had. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Next time I ask my. Next time you will see. Next time I do one of these reviews, I'm hopefully gonna have this and Frosted Flakes. But as I've said, you can look back at this video for my review of the Frosted Flakes one when I do my comparison. If I get to do a comparison, I hope I do. And now for the one that I like, that y'all have seen me do. Y'all know I reuse drink bottles, which is why it looks like I'm using a Gatorade lower sugar bottle because, well, I freaking am. That burst drink was really good. And this is just a palate cleanser, and by that I mean that last drink of the Fruit Loops thing was a little bit chewy, so this had to help with that. Cheers. Oh man. Oh, that is freaking good. But yeah, when I was a kid, one of my favorite things to do was actually make exactly what I'm drinking right here. Although back then I just used the same thing as I used just the same thing as I did to make it today. I used white milk and dadgummit, Nesquik as the two things that I mixed in the bottle. Y'all have seen multiple videos where I have done that. But yeah, that was this was really freaking good. It was just that last drink was more of a bite rather than. Okay, my brother was right, and at the same time, he exaggerated. I assume, because I don't know if he had more bits of Fruit Loops floating in the bottom of his. But I really like the ending of the Fruit Loops protein shake. Although I probably could have done it a little bit colder and add a couple pieces of ice to it after waiting. Because this is weird because this is a 28-ounce bottle, and I'm not really good with liquid measurements and all that stuff without actually having crap. Give me a minute. Ooh, that's cold. That is very, very cold. Sorry about that. I had trouble putting the cap back on, and it splashed on me. If you know my shakes, you will know why that happened, and if you saw it, if it looked like you saw the phone shaking a little bit, I had a neurological twitch because of my neural. I have epilepsy, and I have neurological twitches with them. And sometimes if I'm touching something too cold for too long, it will involuntarily happen. And apparently this time I held my bottle of Redneck Yoo-Hoo a bit longer than my body wanted me to. So that was kind of weird and a little stinky because I love Redneck Yoo-Hoo. And now, something else I realized is, I know you guys know that I'm a huge Disney fan. You can look at all my Disney review stuff, although I don't really review too much stuff except for like my trips to Disney World, my lightsabers. I've got several collectibles that I could review besides my lightsabers. And what I really want to do is now is build a droid from Disney, although that would be, I think it really should have been one or the other for me, but now that I got the double lightsaber and my Keyblade, wish that lit up. Although those light up Keyblades are pretty pricey, even from ThinkGeek. Actually, wait, did that local ThinkGeek get shut down? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, as you can tell, as you can tell by my excitement of when I did my Lilo and Stitch review, I am a huge Stitch fan. He's just a cute, cuddly blue koala in my opinion. Although he does act like a dog, which is kind of funny because I've always had the thought that koalas would make cute dogs, and apparently Disney thought the same way, sort of, in a way, but I never voiced my opinion until today. But then again, that's just weird. But yeah, this Stitch pillow isn't just a Stitch pillow. It's actually something really, really cool that I didn't notice until today. Do you remember those pillow pets from like the early 2000s, somewhere around there? Well, I noticed this little mark, meow. Besides saying Disney, actually, wait, there's the, right, it was this little mark, meow, that says Pillow Pets, which is really cool that I have had this Stitch pillow for a while now, and I had never noticed that it was an actual branded pillow pet. I knew it was a Disney thing. I just didn't know. I just thought it was a Disney pillow that was Stitch themed. I did not know it was an actual Stitch pillow pet until today. That's pretty sweet that I was able to find this. Even though I've had this for like, I think 2 or 3 years now, maybe a little bit less than that. But yeah, I am a huge Disney fan. It's just been a really good day. that neurological twitch was a little weird, so I don't know why that happened. Although I kind of have my suspicions as to why. But yeah, I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a blast. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys hopefully you guys will I'm your host, Isaac Brummer. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I know I sure as shit will. I'm your host, Isaac Brummer. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I know I sure as shit will.